Hello everyone, my name is Now Campbell from Fortified Energy Systems Incorporated, and today I'm going to show you how to install the environmental power unit cabin comfort on a 2016 to 2020 Cascadia Freightliner. With the purchase comes 12-volt battery cable, control cable, 2 screws, a mounting bracket, along with a 5/16 hex bit, along with a unibit. Moving along, we have a air vent, flexible air duct, 2 duct clamps, a 90-degree snorkel, 6-inch hole saw, 2 tap connectors, and a 3.3 amp jigsaw. This is all what comes inside the installation kit. And your last but not least, your template that you put at the bottom of the sleeper berth with the designated holes that you need to cut out. All you need to bring to the table: channel locks and a drill. So we're gonna go ahead and pack all this stuff up, head over to the truck where we will begin our installation. Okay, we made it inside of the truck. All right, first step, open up the bed that leaves us with the sleeper berth. This is where the cabin comfort's gonna lie, okay? At the bottom, there's some foam padding. What you're gonna do is just strip that and leave it bare. You're gonna take your template that we gave you. This is the actual size of the cabin comfort, okay? And you're gonna put it all the way to the back right, to the corner, and from here, come on down. On the template, it gives you everything that you need to know where you cut your holes at. Your battery cable holes for the unibit, and also for your condensation valve here, and your airflow. All right. So what you're gonna do next is take your unibit, connect it to your drill, drill 2 holes for the battery cable here. All right, and 4 holes on the corner. Then from the corner, you're gonna take your jig saw that comes with the kit that we gave you guys. You're gonna take your jigsaw and you're gonna cut the rectangle template hole. All right. And the last hole you need to cut out is your hole saw, your 6-inch hole saw. Just go lock it in. And this hole saw is gonna go at the bottom where your air vents go. We cut a hole, then we put the air vent through here.
The rectangle hole is complete for our air exhaust from the cabin comfort unit. We'll now remove this little strip of carpet here. Just pull it back about 8 inches is all you need. We're gonna install this vent grill there, and we'll use a 6-inch hole saw, which will tie into our expandable duct, okay, to go to the cabin comfort. This will bring the air into the cabin. You can see that the factory already has air vents down below here for the factory air. Next, remove this carpet strip here. It's just tacked on with a bit of glue Take the hole saw that's provided in your installation kit. It's a 6-inch hole saw. Take your measurements and make your hole. This vent will mount right here. So now we're going to let this close up again. Put the glue through glue. Now we're going to take a sharp knife.
Oh, is that your EPU unit down there?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Find your hole. Cut an X.
Now we have the cabin comfort. We're gonna go ahead and it's a two-man job. This weighs 138 pounds, so don't think you're Hercules. Get another person and help put this up onto the truck so we can install it. Okay. This right here, this is where the air comes out, and most importantly, on the back right side of the hole that we cut, that little rectangle hole, this is where all the condensation and where the spillage is gonna come through back here. Okay. So Avi, come on down. We're gonna go ahead. It's a two-man job. Remember, it's a two-man job. Don't do it by yourself, guys. All right. All right. After you place the cabin comfort inside the sleeper bed, you can go ahead and remove the handles. Okay. What we're doing now is adding the brackets. Mount the bracket here so it'll be nice and sturdy. All right, on to the next step. Your flexible air duct. What you're gonna do next is connect your duct clamps on each end of the flexible air duct, okay? And from there, you're gonna take it and attach it to the actual air vent here. And onto the actual air vent on the front. So from the unit to the air vent, you connect it. Then once you connect it, the duct clamps should be already loose. When you have it fit perfectly, you'll go ahead and take your screwdriver and tighten it up. The air is going to flow through the flexible air duct, and it comes out of the air vent. Hot or cold air blowing out 11 to 14 hours. All right, next step. The two holes that you drilled from the uni bit, these go for your battery cables. You fish the line down, it goes underneath the truck and onto your batteries on the truck. Then from there, it's a simple plug and play. Red with the red, black with the black. All right, guys, next step, I'm going to show you how to connect the control cable to the power unit. It's very, very simple, guys. It's a two-step hookup. Come on down. This is the most important part. I want to show you those two tap clamps I gave you guys for the installation kit right here. These two tap clamps. What you're going to do is hook it up to the positive and negative power outlet, the 12-volt power outlet. That's what you're gonna do to hook that up. It's real simple to do. You're just gonna take it, put it in between like so, right? Like so. And you're gonna take it and you squish it, and you're gonna use your channel lock to squish it down even harder to actually tap it into the wire. And you do that for the positive and negative cable, like so, all right? Then the next step, you take your control cable, positive with the positive, right? Negative with the negative. Okay. And you hook it to the actual power unit. Okay, and voila, and you're done. On to the next step. All right, guys, we're on the outside of the truck. This is the only tie-in to the actual truck, okay? So those two battery cables that we fished down through the two holes, you take it down and you run it through underneath the truck. You lift this little panel down, and when you lift this panel down, all you're gonna do is two connections, the positive with the positive and the ground with the ground. So this is the actual fuse box. This is the ground connected to the ground, all right? And the positive, which is this one, you're gonna connect it to the positive, which is right here. And that's it. Those are the only two things that you have to connect to the truck. Easy peasy.
Over from the cabin comfort from under the truck and the 12-volt cable, you can see under there, you can see. And all we have to do is tie the cabin comfort to the 12-volt battery pack. Voila. Now what we're gonna do here is this is the battery switch. All trucks have this battery switch. It's located right below the seat here. This is what operates our system. It lets our system know what's happening. The cabin comfort comes with a single pair cable. Comes with these spade lugs. And we come with these cool little crimps. You just wrap this crimp around the wire like this, and you squish it, and it taps right into the wire without having to cut it. We just tapped into 12 volts for the ignition, and now I'll tie our wires into this. Cut it. I'm going to check the voltage here, make sure we don't get the reverse polarity. That's negative, so this is the positive. This one goes here. This one goes here. What will happen is, when the driver turns this switch off, our battery system is completely isolated and the air conditioning runs only on our batteries. And when the truck driver turns this switch on, that means he's going to drive his truck. Now our system has access to the battery pack, and when he drives, it charges our system. And he can run the EPU while he drives and when he's parked. When he's parked and he turns the switch off, the EPU runs on its own batteries. When the switch is on, it runs on the truck's batteries.
Alright guys, we are almost at the finish line. The next, almost final step. These comes in the actual kit too as well. These are tap connectors. And what we're gonna do with these tap connectors is tie it in to the truck's 10 amp 12 volt power outlet. Every truck has these. So you know, flip it around, and what are you gonna do? And these things, let me show you here. You're gonna take them and you're gonna connect it to the positive and the negative. It's real simple. You take it, you clamp them, then you're gonna use your channel locks to squish them to tap into the 12 volt battery source. Then once you have that, you're gonna take your control cable, the last and final step. The control cable, you're gonna connect it to the cabin comfort, and you're gonna connect these two wires, the positive with the positive and the negative with the negative, into the tap connectors. Okay. Alright, and the last step here, connect it to the actual cabin comfort. Alright. Alright guys, we did it. The cabin comfort is successfully installed. We had it hooked up to the truck's battery and also the actual battery switch. So when the truck is on, it is charging while the truck is on, and it's totally not discharging from the actual truck's battery because we have a hybrid inverter in here. So it does not take away from the alternator, it does not take away from the truck's battery, okay guys? And while you're driving, it takes about 5 hours to charge, which is the best part about it. And this is the extra stuff that you guys can do. So not only it gives you electricity, AC, and heat, also we have a USB outlet here, plug outlet you can connect so when you charge at night, and also we have the USB-C port, okay? And also you guys can add a extension cord that you can plug in. So if you want to power your microwave, if you want to power your refrigerator, you could do so at night too as well. And next you could close the bed, and the cables can stay just like that without any problems, like so. And now we have successfully installed the cabin comfort. At the bottom, as you can see, the vent, when the air comes out, it blows hot and cold air. For heat, it's awesome because of the fact that the heat blows out and the heat rises. And for added comfort for the AC, that's why we have the 90-degree snorkel. So what you're gonna do is attach this 90-degree snorkel onto the vent unit with these two holes here and these two holes here. So what this does is, for the AC only, when you attach this, the air will blow up and that heat rises and cold air sits to the bottom. So for the AC unit, it blows up, the cold air comes up, and it comes back down, landing onto the driver. And that is beautiful. And then lastly, your manual control box comes with the kit. And what this does, it controls the output speed of the fan, AC, and heat. So you can control the AC, you can control the heat, and you can control the fan speed. Real simple. Turn the temperature up, turn the temperature down, change from hot to cold to air, and high or low fan speed.
This represents a light bulb, you know, like turn on something, right? So when the battery goes this way, that means the system's on and it's giving you 120 volts. Okay. Now, on the system, I'll show you, there's a place, that cord I gave you, you know, you can plug that cord into the wall and then you can plug it into the unit, and it'll charge it from the grid. When you do that, a circle will light up and another line will come to the battery and it'll show you grid to battery, battery to power. Okay, but right now it's just the batteries are on. Okay, now this is the air conditioner. This is the power button. This is heating and cooling.
Okay.
Right now I have it on hot.
Okay.
Right now the temperature is 67 degrees of the air coming out, and we're gonna make it 82. Okay, this is for heat and cold here, right? That's cold, that's hot, okay? And this is temperature down. Okay, temperature up. Okay. So we're gonna leave it on hot right now. Now, you see this knob?
Yeah.
Once you turn this on, this is the fan speed. The speed of the fan blowing out high and cold.